Good afternoon. Welcome to Deep Thoughts While Driving. Me, myself, and I here, as per the norm. It's Friday, so it's kind of my Tuesday. And this is actually kind of a deep thought. It's kind of as I'm getting my wife hugging Cass and heading out the door. The wife and I are kind of hitting that part in life. We've been together, it'll be 11 years, May 15th, for marriage. And she's in her mid-30s. And one of the things I realized with my first marriage, when you get to a certain point in life and a certain point in a marriage, it just gets to you find someone, you fall in love, you're in the honeymoon phase and all that fun stuff and all the romance stuff. But what a lot of people don't realize is eventually, between life and marriage, at one point you eventually get to what's called the grind stage. Dude, guy goes to turn, stays in the middle of the bloody road. The grind stage, what that is, basically is I don't want to say you get into a rut between work and home life and the relationship and everything. You kind of get into a routine. And at first it's good because you know what to expect. It's steady, it's consistent, it's comfortable, it's relaxing. But eventually what happens is it becomes a grind. Kinda, it's the same thing day in, day out, week in, week out. Work slow, steady, consistent. Maybe kind of boring, maybe even suck. My wife's at the point where she's starting to realize that work sucks because she's getting to the point where she doesn't enjoy work nearly as much as she used to. The owners make things difficult. She's a supervisor, there's staffing issues, and so on and so on and so on. And she's starting to hate the idea of going into work. Because there's always this slow, steady stress and drama and that kind of stuff. It's not just that, but it's also, it's the same thing over and over and over again. It's a grind. With her work, they get where they've got certain problems. And, well, she puts forth suggestions to change things, to improve things, to make things better. And the owners just shoot it down without even listening. They don't take her years of experience in the building and in the business into consideration. They don't, like, her input is, okay, that's nice, yeah, whatever. And they know better because they're the owners. And that's the attitude. So her job gets to the point where it sucks. Why would I bother go to work when nothing ever changes? No one ever listens to my opinion. It's the same thing over and over again, and it's starting to get on your nerves. My work is the one thing I like about my work. It's nights. It's not slow, but it's steady. It's consistent. It's not chaos and confusion and rush. Depending on who I'm working with will depend on how much I'm chatting, and if I'm chatting too much, my time management falls behind because I'm too busy chatting and not getting things done in a timely manner. So some days are better than others, but it's still a slow, steady grind. But it's manageable. I'm used to it. I don't mind it so much. But because she's a supervisor and they've had 3 people leave, they gotta hire at least one person. If the owners listened and they changed the hours slightly, they could manage with the staff they got now, hire someone new, and hopefully, with pandemic settling down, they could get in a better situation, and that new person could be trained very thoroughly, very effectively, so they're confident that they don't have any issues with the new person when things get busy. But the owners won't listen. They're not making. My wife sits there and she doesn't do the payroll, but she does the bank deposits. So when they make a $200-300 day, and they haven't even made enough to cover the staff wages, or just enough to cover the staff wages, she knows they're not making a profit because they still got the overhead. So that kind of weighs on her as a responsibility. So that's why she makes some suggestions on ways to, maybe cut back staffing a little bit and save the company money. Because the owners are convinced that if they shut down for any length of time, they won't open up again. That's it. So she's dealing with all that. Being married to me, it's very much a constant, steady routine. It's a very cyclical thing. She's got her cycle, I've got my cycle, so to speak. Let's sneak in here. And it can get kind of wearing because it's consistent. It doesn't change. It's a grind. She's been having health issues lately, and that's wearing her down. I'm having my own issues physically and everything, so with my back and my arthritis and everything, so I'm always complaining about my pain and all that, and it's grind. So we're at the point in life where life's kind of a grind, and you just keep going because that's what you need to do and it's what's expected to do. I told her before I left that if you're at the point where you're dreading going to work because you basically you do hate your job, time to start looking for new opportunities. If you hate your job, find something different. Go back to school, make changes, do what you gotta do. It might be something as simple as work as call in a meeting with the owners and say, okay, here's the deal. If things don't change, I'm walking. Like you say I'm a supervisor, but I don't have any, authority. I'm a supervisor. I've been here in this building for this many years, and I know how the business cycles. So when I make a suggestion and you brush it off like it's nothing, like I don't know what I'm talking about, it upsets me because she's got the years of experience in the building. She knows what the cycles are like, and in a pandemic she can guesstimate a lot better than they can. They don't know. She's been in the building for 10 years, going on 11 years now. She knows what the cycles are like, and with the pandemic and the way things are going, she can see the patterns. So listen to her, but they're not. So I've come to accept the fact that we're in the middle of the grind. It's slow, it's steady, it's consistent, it's wearing, but I don't let it wear me down. Yeah, I know it happens. Things will get better. Something will happen to make changes. It may be a new job opportunity for her. It may be whatever, but something will happen, things will change, things will get better. So I got faith in that. I got faith in my relationship with my wife. So I know we'll be good. It's just convincing her of that. So yeah. Anyhow, other than going on and on and on about my wife's work, that's it. So that's it. That's all. Take her easy. Have a good one. Stay home. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Wear a mask when you need one, please. Think about others. Take care of those you love. Catch you later.